Old Forester single barrel 100 proof black label. First time ever buying this, and quite honestly, this is one of the few first times I've even seen it. Hadn't really seen it ever until recently. Started seeing these pop up in a couple of stores, and actually I passed on it. Reason being that I liked the Old Forester single barrel proof blue label so much that I really honestly didn't think that I would like the lower proof version of it as much. And there's some reasons for it also, based on two other 100 proof bottles from Old Forester. The regular Old Forester 100 proof, honestly, I was never really that much a fan of. It kind of grew on me a little bit, but it was nothing tremendous, and I really haven't bought it again in a couple of years. The Old Forester 1897 Bottled and Bond, which is also 100 proof, I did a blind with the regular 100 proof, and it won, and I liked it better. But at the same time, to me, the Blue Label single barrel proof was just so good. But I saw it a couple times, passed, and finally I saw this at Bottle King, and it was the most reasonably priced of any of them I saw. And of course, Bottle King usually is. And you know what? I said it was one bottle left there. Let me go for it. Probably won't see these for a while. I really am curious to see how it compares to the Blue Label barrel proof. So this is the details on this. This is called the BK Stave, BK for Bottle King. It's from the Bottle King in Ramsey, New Jersey. I love the way it says it on here, Warehouse I, floor 5, and of course 100 proof. I'm very curious, just out of memory, how this compares to the regular Old Forester 100 proof, hopefully significantly better, and the 1897 Bottled and Bond, hopefully better than that too. And I'm not sure this is going to be better than the Blue Label, but who knows? Let's crack this and see for sure, finally, what it's all about. Here we go. Old Forester single barrel cork pop. Not bad. Okay, we got this poured up. Here's the color. I am very curious about this one. Let's get right into the nose. There's a certain Old Forester profile in the nose I get. Nothing that's blowing me away right now, but let's get into the taste. Cheers. That's nice. Let's start with nice first. Okay. 2 sips in, I can tell you two things really quickly. This may change. It's certainly better than the other 200 proof expressions, the other 100 proof expressions, of which there were two that I'm aware of. The regular Old Forester 100 proof, this is definitely better. And out of memory, this is better than the Old Forester 1897 Bottled Bond, which, by the way, is part of the Whiskey Row series, 1910, 1920. Now there's 1924. So I certainly would say it's better than those. It would actually be curious to do two things. Number one, it would be very curious. I'd be curious. I wouldn't want to maybe buy whole bottles of them. Sometimes you can get small bottles. I would like to blind this one against the other 200 proof. Having a sip in between talking. I guess I do like it. And also, even though it's not a fair blind, just for kind of side-by-side comparison, to do this against the Blue Label. The Blue Label, at this point, the Blue Label single barrel proof. I've had 2 or 3 of them. They've all been fabulous. The last one I took was for the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. It was off the charts. So I can clearly say, in my opinion so far, that was better than this. I liked the higher proof on that. I don't like barrel proof, 130 proof on everything. But on that one, I think it did. But that being said, this is also less expensive. Those go for 80. This is in the 60s. This is very, very good. Definitely, in my opinion, better than the other 200 proofs, but not quite, for me, the Blue Label barrel strength. And again, that being said, just open it up. Let's see how this opens up. But I would say definitely a nice pour. Very tasty. This is by no means anything negative to be implied. I'm just making comparisons both ways to other bottles that I've tried in Old Forester. In this case, better than the 100 proofs. And in this case, I still like the Blue Label barrel proof better, but that may change as we get into this more. But the overall verdict is that this is a tasty pour. I enjoyed it, and I'm happy I got it, and we will get more into it. Cheers.